there's
new
new
some new
leaks.
seats.
Yeah, especially the main thing about them is that they found that they have like these perforations, and so there's all of these. Well, people are thinking that they may have air-conditioned seats on them for the first
Yeah.
time.
I think the key bit here is that there was previous reports that they were designed by an external supplier rather than in-house. And I think one of the
Yes,
key benefits of Tesla was they had in-house developed seats, which meant
yes.
that they had very good seats. I personally like them. They are very good for like sitting in them for a long period of time.
Mm,
So that could be cool if it has cooling. Like a lot more cars are doing seat cooling as well as heating.
mhm.
That's another nice rumor there as well. And there's some stuff talking there about also having like uh, uh, ambient lighting in the car, so having more LED lights that are fancy that a lot of cars have as well.
There's some finishes in the interior as well. Apparently, they want to get rid of the wood,
Mhm.
and yeah, new steering wheels that you can kind of barely see right there. This steering wheel. Let me see if I can enhance with. No, I can't. Can I? There you go.
Yeah.
So that's the new steering wheel, which is all right, obviously on the left hand side because it's for
Yeah,
America.
and I think we talked about it before, but there's no stalk for forward and reverse,
That
and sticks. And the car will automatically determine if it needs to go forward or backwards depending on its environment as well. You
what
can
what what
manually set
what
that.
what 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 what? How how?
This is already exists in the S and X right now. So right
So,
now,
so
if you get into an S and it's a new S and you press the accelerator, and you're in a garage, it will determine that you want to go in reverse because you don't want to hit the wall.
that's big.
Definitely, yeah, really big. And I don't know. I think some people are going to be annoyed by it. Some people like it. One of the features that they
Well,
did
not the
introduce in
stock.
the
I am annoyed by the
software
stock. Sorry. Let me interrupt you. I am
that
annoyed by the stock. I don't like the stock. I like the fact that it won't go in reverse and it will go forward if you
but
did.
some people like having it. Some people want to keep it, and so they'll be pissed off that it's going. So it depends. There is a feature in the software where it will beep now, so you can turn it on. So if you do go into reverse or into drive, it'll make a noise in the Model 3 and Model Y.
This is an article from the Drive by Alex Misoyanis. Always forget to say that. I now like to do it. And late 2024. You reckon we'll see the new Teslas 2024? Late 2024? 1 year from
Oh, in
now?
America, yeah, sure.
Okay. I think that sounds a little bit early, but here you go. All of the new stuff.
Well, they have already at some factories seen the production has paused to make the new ones as well. So I don't know. I don't think it will take long.
So this is only Model 3. What's going to happen with Model Y? Because all of these changes, eventually they're going to trickle down to Model Y, I'm guessing, very, very soon. Or
Yeah,
if not,
true.
they are happening already.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. I don't know if they would do it at the same time. I suspect they would do it. They would do it separately. So do a 3 first, which would then increase the demand for them for people that wanted a car that looks different than the other cars on the road, and then eventually do a refresh of the other one. But what they do generally with S and X is that they refresh those at the same time. So they could do the same thing, and they could just be doing testing on the 3 and then do it for both. I guess another reason for them to do it at the same time is that they have very similar parts, and so it would make sense from an efficiency point of view to have both of them refreshed and be both doing the same thing at the same time. But I guess
New
it would also depend on what factory they're coming from. So
new alloy wheels as well. Restyled bumper, tail lights. What we said about
yeah,
the well, we went through a bunch of this stuff in the last podcast, but yes,
now
the
that I've thought about it out loud, I suspect the Model Y and the Model 3 refresh will be done at the same time. It makes a
Dun
lot more
dun
sense for them
dun. You
to be
heard it.
done.
So do you think if that's the case, Kieran? Here you go. If that's the case, Kieran, do you think that the picture that we saw last time, where it looked like a hatch, could have been a Model Y?
I don't know, maybe. I'm not sure. It still looked potentially like a 3.
But did you have to hard hitting journalism? You had to say, "Oh my God, yes, Victor."
We'll
Anyway,
find out
moving. Well, yes,
in
moving
due
on.
time.